Welcome to a Marvel Snap deck highlight featuring a She-Hulk Infinaut combo deck. What this deck is essentially looking to do is have 6 energy on the second to last turn of the game. So when we pass with that 6 energy going unused, She-Hulk becomes completely free and we can play her as well as Infinaut on the final turn of the game. We accomplish this in 2 different ways. Magic gives us 7 turns in total in the game when she creates Limbo, so we can just pass on our turn 6 to Infinaut and She-Hulk on turn 7. Psylocke generates a similar situation as well, where if we Psylocke on turn 4, we'll have 6 energy on turn 5 to pass and then play She-Hulk and Infinaut on turn 6. Moon Girl lets us double up our She-Hulk so we can play not 1 but 2 of them out for free. And then with Titania as a 1 energy 5 power card, we can even play as much as 45 power worth of stats out in the final moment of the game. As always, if you enjoy this deck idea and the gameplay, make sure you snap that like button. And if you're not currently subscribed to the channel, consider doing so. I post deck highlights like this 7 days a week. I'd love to see you back again sometime. But for the rest of today, enjoy some She-Hulk Infinaut combo action. A lizard and armor on the left. Maybe I'm not supposed to lizard into their path. That is something already in it. And then one thing that is kind of fun here is Magic is low-key very good into Daredevil because it doesn't really give them information, right? It's like, oh, they get to know that my meaningful play isn't coming for a couple of turns yet. Are they Professor Xing the right then? Maybe they're hobgoblining the left. I think either of those are pretty okay for us. Definitely staying for the snap here. Sure. This means Limbo is safe, which is nice. I get to go ahead and pass here, and then we get to go Infinaut, She-Hulk, Titania on turn 7 for 33 power. Okay, good shit. Good shit. I'm down by more here, right? So I think we're supposed to do it like this. This is putting 14 middle. We're beating leader with this line, right? Because they can't leader mid because of Cosmo. Definitely feels like a leader gamer. We win the breaker here, right? Because we're adding 14. Interesting amalgamation of cards, just like kind of good stuff destroyer, basically. With 0 Daredevil Professor X. Neat take on the archetype. I haven't seen that before. The only tiebreaker in Marvel Snap is total power. So they're only up by 1 here. We're up by 12 over here, so we win. Alright, so because they sunspotted the face down location, I don't want to armor there because we'll lose it long term. So I'm going to armor the rickety bridge so that doesn't cost us later. That's a Moon Girl. So, we are playing our Psylocke here because I don't want to copy her. So we're going to Psylocke and basically not use the extra energy. And then we will Moon Girl to get copies of these 3 most likely. And we're hoping to draw Magic next turn. Would be our best possible draw. This Twitch stream is pre-recorded in front of a live audience. I appreciate everybody hanging out today. Thanks for being here. So now we get to Moon Girl. Copy all of our friends. And then I get to go ahead and Magic DC. And then we will pass on 6. And then we will get to She-Hulk, She-Hulk, Infinaut, Titania for 45 power on turn 7. Do you believe in magic? And this turn 7. Do 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 do. Magic, magic, magic. Do 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 do. So I'm down 12 over here. I'm down 10 over here. And I'm down 3 in the middle. 20 probably wins the middle, right? And then we'll put 25 over here. Yes, this is probably a Dracula Khazar deck. So we could lose one of these paths to a Dracula discarding an Infinaut. They have 4 cards. I should play around Leader over here. I'm not expecting Leader out of them. It's technically easier to play for the left, is it? Yes, it is. Because if I think of myself as +4 over here, I'm only down 8 as opposed to down 10. Yes, we could lose the Dracula mid. Alright, so we're not getting Dracula. Alright, we're good to go? Good to go, champ. Good to go. Would have been good with Infinaut on either side, but playing for Rickety Bridge is definitely better.
Victory.
Iceman the Wakanda, where he's nice and safe. Yondu kills my Infinaut. That's sad. We have Magic and She-Hulk here. I guess we'll Psylocke in the middle. If we hit Moon Girl next turn, Psylocke's a great draw. Perfect. Just Cosno the middle, because we're not a Shang-Chi deck and I'd prefer not to get Shang-Chi. Someone asked, what are my thoughts on nerfing Brood as a way to address Silver Surfer? I think nerfing Brood and incidentally hurting Patriot and Cerebro 2, like, if you nerf Brood, Cerebro 2 is unplayable, I think is likely an accurate take. So, I would prefer if Cerebro 2 remained a playable deck. I'm gonna play Magic this turn in case they wave us. Shadow King won't reset ongoing cards. No, Shadow King will be like Valkyrie and that it doesn't touch ongoing bonuses. So, Magic is counterplay to Wave because she means that this is not the last turn. So, I think I just go ahead and pass here. And then next turn, we'll get to She-Hulk, She-Hulk, Chavez, Titania for a total of 1924.
Opponent snapped.
So if they leader here, we would win here and here with the Titanias, right? This might be too cute. Oh, yeah! Woo! Woo! It wasn't too cute. We have the biggest brain, chat. We have the biggest brain. You don't need a PhD in math to know the money's not worth it. Exactly. Yeah, I just enjoy academia, and I enjoy doing math stuff, and I think I would enjoy doing math research. So at some point before I die, I would like to go do that. And not anytime soon. Not anytime soon, chat. Like my youngest is 2.5. Like my when is this happening brain is like, I don't know, probably when my youngest is at least in high school, so a decade or more.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
Thor into Karmatage is a little scary. Okay, that's like a relatively fair expansion. Let's Moon Girl in the middle. Copy these. I think we'll probably magic the expansion here.
Mjolnir, to me.
Do you believe in magic? And this turn 7. Brad Cavol, thanks for the quarter of a year. Appreciate you coming back again. Do we want a magic mid to turn off Carbitage? Beep. Infinaut. Infinaut. It's always Chavez, chat. That was a test. Some of you passed. So, She-Hulk ties here even if they full soak. And then we're going second, so Titania's guaranteed to stay. And then even if they tie here, we'll win the breaker by a whole mess of lot, right? Because even if they, oh wait, if they full soak, they're actually going higher than that, right? Because it's 7. So we would lose to full soak. No, wait. This is 21, right? Yeah, full soak is 21. No, I'm right. Never mind. I got it right the first time. I think this is good? I think this is good. Oh wow, their hand was real bad.
Mjolnir, to me.
Okay, we win left and right here. Easy peasy.
Victory.
Well then. Watch this be Murder World or Oscorp Tower. Get some Cheeto fingers down. I played 2 movement cards. So in general, when you're playing against movement, you want to try and play for the center and right because their big swing slides to the left. We're going to armor the face down preemptively and I think snap them because if this ends up being the feature location, the armor here is just real good. Lizard is not great on this board in general. Can't play to Crimson Cosmos. Don't want to put it into Project Pegasus. Eternity Range. We're just going to get the penalty on this side. It's a Brood here from them. Cloak. Okay. Sure, we're leaving Infinaut in the middle. We'll play Cosmo on the left over here. I do this, and if they don't play here, they're locked out. We just like count on Infinaut winning us the center. We lose to a Shang-Chi here, but outside of that, I think we're good to go here. The more I play with Titania, the more she becomes one of my favorite cards in Marvel Snap. She's so good. Alright, so they beat the Infinaut, but at what cost?
Victory.
Why does this season have 5 weeks? Because there are 52 weeks in a year, chat. So if every season was 4 weeks, you'd have like an odd 13th 4-week season in there. 4 seasons per year are 4 seasons per year are an extra week. Why is there no death in this deck? Because I didn't want to... I think this deck is generically good, and I didn't want to skew it for the feature location. I'm not saying we're not playing Titania into the bar with no name, but that's definitely going to be an option on the table. We are hoping to draw... If we draw Magic, we'll probably Magic away the bar, but I'm kind of hoping to draw She-Hulk, right? This is the play chat wants, right? I'd like to go on the record saying this is probably wrong, but I know this is what chat wants, so. Easy clap.
Victory.
Easy clap. Our hand was so good, stupid Adelan. The mine has collapsed. Definitely want to play Cosmo this turn. Because we don't, we want to have as few cards being put back into our deck as possible here. Okay, that's great. And then this is a pass on 6 angle. So I'm gonna Sunspot this turn. And then we'll magic.
Aid my hand.
I mean, honestly, I think we're winning still, right? Like I'm gonna magic here. The Sunspot's gonna go up to 10, and then I just Infinaut and She-Hulk. If we're lucky, we draw Titania. I completely agree that one of the things Marvel Snap does better than most other card games is Marvel Snap makes it feel rewarding to play decks that you have made yourself, because the cube system gives you value for working outside the box and catching people by surprise. Yes, you have Jessica Jones the center. Got me. Oh, they just knew they weren't getting her either way, huh? We did not draw Titania. This only puts me to 23 here, but that puts me up 14, so that should be enough, right? Gonna find out if they're on a heater, chat. They are not. They are not.
Victory.
Thanks for being one of the awesome people that made it all the way to the end of the video. Remember, your likes and comments help videos grow with engagement, and be sure you're subscribed to the channel as well. I post Marvel Snap game news, updates, deck highlights, and other fantastic stuff here 7 days a week. We hope to see you back again real soon.